the beginning of time, the first breath. I sit beneath the quiet sky, watching time glide like a silent river. The world exhales, the desert listens, and I feel the weight of passing hours. Life begins in a whisper, a first breath wrapped in wonder. The sun paints golden paths upon the dunes, asking nothing, offering everything, and I ask myself, how does a heart learn its purpose? How does a soul choose who it becomes in the beginning? We are soft, untouched, unshaped by the word. Time, like gentle hands, molds us into its story. I was born into a world of winds and whispers, a world where every dawn carries a message, if only we pause to hear it. The sky told me that life is brief, like a falcon's shadow passing. The earth told me that love is deep, like roots that never tire. And humanity? Humanity told me it aches quietly, needing more than one heart to heal it. From the first breath, we are called to sow. From the first moment, our purpose begins to unfold. Yet even then, I felt it. One life is not enough to carry all the love I wish to give, not enough to mend every wound I see, not enough to fill the world with compassion's light. Time moves, and I follow, learning slowly that it means to care. The journey of years. Childhood wends. As a child I ran with the wind, believing time was endless. I believed every dream had room to grow, every heart had time to bloom. I chased horizons, and I found laughter hidden in small corners of the day. The world felt wide, generous, patient, but time is a teacher that never waits. It showed me that childhood is a fleeting visitor. My guest, and I guess a guest who leaves before we know it. And the more I tried to hold it, the more it slipped through my fingers. Yet in those early years, I learned the first language of love, kindness, simple, unmeasured, freely given. The kind that requires no reward, nor recognition. I learned that humanity is not a nation or a tribe. Humanity is a quiet ache of someone unseen. Humanity is a trembling hope of someone unspoken, and kindness, pure kindness, is the bridge between us all. But even then I felt it again. In one, childhood is not enough to understand the world, not enough to grasp the weight of time, not enough to gather all the wisdoms needed for love. Life was calling, and the ears were waiting. The path of maturity. The desert teaches. As a young man, I sat with the desert. I listened to what silence can teach. The dunes, unchanged, yet always shifting, spoke of balance. The stillness showed me the value of patience. The horizon taught me that distance is an illusion. What matters is moment. Time was no longer slow. It was a hawk, flying high, swift, uncatchable. I began to measure my days differently, not in hours, but in impact, not in length, but in depth. For what is life, if not the mark we leave on others? The desert told me, serve those who need you, lift those who fall, give without expecting, let your heart be wide, like the open land. And so I tried. I gave my voice to the unheard, my hands to those burdened, my time to those forgotten. But the truth echoed with me. One lifetime is not enough. not enough to help every soul, not enough to heal every wound, not enough to carry every burden of humanity. I've wished for more years, more days, more bread. I've wished for more time to serve. The rate of time, the race, but the clock. Time runs. Time does not pause for kings or poets. It does not slow for sorrows or longing. It does not wait for love to be fulfilled. I felt the years slipping faster than sand in a storm. Every sunrise felt shorter. Every night carried unspoken promises. I'd learned that time is both gift and thief. It gives us moments, then steals them quietly. I learned to hold life gently, knowing it cannot be held for long. And still I tried to fill my hours with purpose. I tried to walk paths that matter. I tried to love beyond measures, yet I knew a human life is too small for the love the heart wishes to give, too short for the dreams we carry, too brief for the service humanity deserves. We are travelers, with limited time, but limitless potential. Time may be short, but compassion has no finish line. Love has no expiration. Humanity has no end. And so, I keep running with time, not against it. For even if I cannot do everything, I can do something. A heart that overflows. There are moments when my heart feels too full of compassion that seeks a place to rest, full of love that fishes for endless years, full of hope that humanity will rise, gentle and untied. I wish I could stretch my life across centuries, not for glory, not for wealth, but to keep loving, to keep giving, to keep healing. Humanity is fragile. People carry silent storms inside them, and many walk alone, unseen. My heart aches for them, aches to lift, to comfort trees. But I'm only one man, and time is only the river, and life is only one breath. One breath. How unfair that love is infinite, yet time is not. How bittersweet that a heart wishes to serve the world, yet a lifetime cannot hold such vastness. Still, I try every day, with every breath, for service is the poetry of the soul, and kindness is its eternal verse. Even if one life is not enough, love and leave an echo beyond me, and perhaps an echo is enough. Years shaped me, like the sea shapes the shell. The world whispered its secrets into my bones. I learned that service is not an act. It's a way of being, a quiet promise we make to the earth, a vow we keep for humanity. The more I gave, the more life gave back. Not in riches, but in purpose. Not in praise, but in peace. I've watched strangers become family. Through compassion, I've watched grief turn softer with shared shoulders. I have watched hope grow like desert, flowers after rain. And still, time rain, faster now, like a horse returning home. I felt the rush of days, the hurry of seasons, and I whispered to myself, slow down. But time does not hear, and life does not repeat. So I learned to live in moments, to hold small joys like treasures, a cup of tea with someone lonely, a smile exchanged with someone tried, a word of comfort with someone breaking. These tiny acts fill the world quietly and they matter more than we know. One evening I stood beneath a fading sky. The horizon glowed like an empty, time-felt thing. Time-felt thing, almost transparent, and I understood something deeply. We are not meant to finish our mission. We are meant to start it, to being healing, to become the source of healing, and to begin loving, to begin lifting others. Others will continue what we begin. Humanity is a chain, a river, or a story passed down from soul to soul. Not single life can carry all the love the world needs, but each time life can carry its share, and that share, that offering is enough to change destinies. I felt peace settle inside me like a final note in a long poem. Life is short, life is long, humanity is eternal, and we are the bridge, the thread between beginning and end, the hands that continue the work of compassion. One life is not enough, but one heart can still leave everlasting light. And that is enough for me, enough for now, enough for this brief journey on earth, for every life, and for you in the shortest life, can echo forever through kindness. The final years, as years gathered at my feet like fallen leaves, I began to treasure silence more. I treasured faces, words, unspoken gratitude, the warmth of simple company. I saw time not as a thief, but as a sculptor, shaping me towards wisdom, giving me clarity, teaching me what truly matters and what does. Not felt, not praise, not crown or victories, but hearts that crossed paths with time, hearts that softened because of a gentle word, hearts that found people again because someone cared. I watch humanity differently now, not as a crowd, but as an individual. But the truth stands firm. A single life cannot hold infinite compassion. This is how humanity grows. Through the echoes we leave, through the light we pass forward, through the love we share before time closes its book, the wisdom of ending. In the final chapter of life I realized something profound. Time is not enemy. It is a reminder that we must love while we can serve, while we can heal, while we can, and humanity needs us now. I've wished again for more years, more strength, more moments, but I learned to be grateful for the time I had, for every sunrise I witnessed, for every smile I helped create, for every burden I helped lift. These small things, they are the meaning of life, not grand gesture, not earth-shaking actions, but everyday kindness, quiet compassion, gentle understanding. These are the threads that bind humanity together. And this is how service lives forever. Through continuation, through legacy, through hearts inspired to give. Humanity is a torch, passed hand to hand. I handle it for a while, and I pass it on the peace, knowing it will burn brighter through those who come after me. What I leave behind, if I could speak to the world with my final breath, I would say, love more, serve more, forgive more, listen more. For time is shorter than we imagine, and hearts are more fragile than they appear. I would say, do not wait for the perfect moment, create the moment, give your kindness freely, let your compassion shine. Lift someone today, heal someone's fear, ease someone's loneliness. You will not regret it. Humanity is not healed by one great act, but by millions of small ones. offered quietly, offered sincerely, offered with love. I would say, a lifetime is not enough to fulfill all the love your heart holds. So let it overflow, let it reach beyond you, let it touch corners of the world you will never see. Let your kindness travel farther than your steps. Let your love become a gift to generations unborn. For that is how a short life becomes eternal, through echoes of compassion, through ripples of goodness, through the lives changed by your light. And in the end, that is the only immortality that matters, not in memory but in impact, not in fame but in hearts, not in status but in soul. This is a legacy worth leaving. I pray that my life, small as it is, adds a drop of kindness to the ocean of humanity. I pray my actions become seeds of peace, seeds that bloom long after I am gone. I pray my love does not end with me, but continues through those who felt it, through those who witnessed it, through those who needed it. For love is not meant to be held, but it is meant to be given. And the more we give, the more the world heals. I pray humanity finds unity, finds gentleness, finds each other before time runs out. For time will run out, but love will not. Love endures beyond clocks and calendars, beyond flesh and bread, beyond lifetimes, and that is why I give all I can, even knowing it is not enough. For humanity deserves more than one heart, more than one life, more than one effort. But every effort matters, every heart matters, every life matters, and together we are enough, more than enough, to fill the world with light, to push back the darkness, to rewrite the story of humanity, through compassion, through unity, through love that does not end. So I close these poem with a quiet truth. Life is short, but its meaning is vast. Time is fleeting, but its lesson stays. Love is infinite, and the heart is its home. Humanity is wounded, but it can be healed, and we are the healers, the carriers of light. Even if our time is brief, even if our strength is small, even if one lifetime is not enough, it is enough to begin true words, true love, enough to touch, enough to change, enough to inspire. For every kind act is a spark, and spark become fire, fire become warmth, warmth become hope, and hope becomes a new dawn for humanity. This is how we live beyond time, through love that continues, through service that outlives us, through compassion that ripples across generations. So let your heart give freely, let your time be meaningful, let your love be abundant, for the world needs it, and time will not wait. But love will remain, long after your footsteps fade, long after your voice is silent, long after your days have passed. It will remain in hearts, in memories and stories, in seeds of kindness planted across the earth. And in the end, this is all we leave, and all we need to leave: a trail of light, a legacy of warmth, a whisper of compassion, a promise of hope, a gift to humanity. For even though one life is not enough, one life can be enough. And enough is all the world needs. So live gently, live deeply, give endlessly, serve sincerely, forgive freely, and let your time be blessing to every soul you meet. For this is how a short life becomes eternal. Thank you for watching. Keep watching the Desert Voice. This is the poem I wrote on my birthday. As I feel like time is passing like a roller coaster with the speed of light. Thank you for watching. Keep watching. The Desert Voice.